We are starting to inch closer to that transition period between fall and winter, although we've not really had much of a fall. But there are some signs that some late November-like weather may start coming our way as early as next week. But before we get there, we've got some ups and downs to get through. Today we've had cloudy skies. We've had winds gusting out of the southeast. We've had peak wind gusts today in Lincoln of 35 miles per hour. It is still gusting to 26 miles per hour right now in Lincoln and 29 mile per hour gusts in Grand Island. Temperatures today held down because of the winds gusting as well as the clouds overhead. They've been locked in under a temperature inversion. A temperature inversion just means that we've got some warmer air a few thousand feet above the ground, which locks in all the cooler air at the surface. Typically, cooler air rises, or I should say air cools off as it rises. In this case, it's not the case, so that moisture has nowhere to go except for getting locked in at the surface. Now, as we go through the rest of this evening, we are watching this area of low pressure. It's back to the southwest. It will track off to the south and east, and we'll start to see some showers and thunderstorms developing ahead of it. Now, ahead of that low, there is some instability beginning to increase across western Kansas into southwestern Nebraska. In fact, that is roughly the same area that the Storm Prediction Center is looking for to issue a severe weather watch box. They're suggesting about a 95% probability they could do that here within the next hour to hour and a half. You'll notice on Stormcast as we go through the evening hours with the showers and thunderstorms developing back out to the west, but also down into Kansas, and these begin to move off to the north and east, moving in out towards Kearney and Lexington by 11 o'clock tonight. They'll keep moving off to the east. I think we'll start hearing some rain falling down the gutters or down the downspouts in Lancaster County anytime after 2 o'clock in the morning. Perhaps some rumbles of thunder back out to the west from York down towards Hebron. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll keep a chance for a few embedded thunderstorms in the morning, and then it just transitions over to rain. And at times we could have some pockets of heavy rain falling around the area. You'll notice by noon, if you're heading out for lunch tomorrow afternoon, make sure you take an umbrella with you or at least have a decent raincoat to take with you as the rain will continue on through the afternoon and even towards the evening hours and likely into the night before coming to an end late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning as this moisture then begins to pull off to the east. Here we are 7 o'clock Thursday morning with most of the rain out of here. How much rain? This is just one computer model suggestion, but I think generally speaking we're talking an inch to maybe an inch and a half in some locations, but you can see some spots if you get underneath some of these thunderstorms, especially through the day on Wednesday, we could pick up well over 2 inches of rain, which could lead to some localized flooding in some spots, especially after Sunday's rain in Lancaster County. Now tonight, temperature's not really moving very much. We're going to hold pretty steady, right in the mid-50s, and I think by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll be seeing 55 degrees for temperature. Overnight, our winds will continue gusting to 30 miles per hour out of the southeast, sustained 10 to 15. Through the day tomorrow, we may see our temperatures go up just a little bit by noon, 1 o'clock, and then they'll start to cool back off. By late afternoon, I think we're talking temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s around here. As our winds shift around to the northwest, we'll be having gusts to 35 miles per hour. Not so much through the day, but I think by late afternoon, we'll start to notice the winds picking up. And through the day on Thursday, we could have some gusts 35 to 40 miles per hour. 56 degrees for a high on Thursday. Sunny skies on Friday to 60. Saturday right now for the football game, not looking too bad. A cold front comes through late afternoon. That'll start to turn things a little breezy towards the evening. And right now for Halloween, we're looking for a high temperature of 52 degrees, so it will be a cool Halloween, down to 35 degrees by Monday morning. And then next week is when things kind of get interesting. We turn much cooler of highs only in the 40s. And yes, that does say a few flakes possible early Tuesday morning next week. That'd be on, or make that November 2nd. So yeah, there is a chance that we could see a few snowflakes flying through the sky with temperatures down in the mid 30s. And then we gradually get back up into the 50s by the end of next week.